Damn, looking in the camera, it is definitely to the right. Good call.
What's up, y'all? I'm back. It's been a while since the introduction video that I had. Today starts the first episode for the Road to the US Open. Today I just wanted to sort of get a feel for where my game was at. So that's really what the video and the footage and everything's gonna be about. I just kind of went out, just played, just to see what it is that I have to work on, what things I'm gonna look forward to looking into going forward. It was just sort of a feel around to see where I was at. I wasn't trying to do anything special, wasn't trying to go out and shoot low, wasn't trying to try new things out. It was just play and just see where your game's at. So that's really what this video is gonna make up. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here on the second hole. Since I missed the first hole, actually, I played it, had some troubles getting the camera out and working those types of things. So we're gonna go ahead and start on the second hole.
Alright, so we're starting here on the second hole. The first hole I had a bogey. It was a short par 4, 360. But here we are, so we're starting off at 1 over. Second hole, par 5, 453. Pretty short. Took driver here. Just sort of pulled it and hit it up the right. Wound up in the right rough.
Unless you hit it on the green.
So here we are, about 233 out. I've got a 3-iron in my hand. Thinking back at it now, this lie didn't really allow me to hit this 3-iron from here. I easily should have took about an 8 or 9-iron and just kind of kicked it out. But you could see here, not the best contact off of it. Wound up hitting it over in the left side of the fairway. Left myself a decent shot in, but it was a risky play. So I've got about 70 yards here. I've got a 60-degree in hand. Just looking to hit something that's going to skip back there and get in there tight. Looking to put this within 10 feet. Didn't exactly hit on all cues here. Kind of went deep. Wound up on the back side of the green. You can see it just take a hop. So not the best of shots there from 70 yards. Got a fairly straightforward chip just sort of up the hill. I was looking to just laying this just past the fringe as so. Roll out a little bit. Did quite well. So I've got this short one for par now. Able to knock that in center cup. So good par after having to scramble. Not so good of an outcome. So we're still 1 over through 2 now. Short par 4, 422. Just looking to take something right over those bunkers, maybe with a little bit of a cut. Did exactly that. Sort of fell off balance a little bit, and that's something I got to work on going on with my game. So we've got about 100 yards left here. Got a sand wedge, 56-degree in hand. Looking to put something just left of the pin, take right out of play, and just absolutely came out of it. You can see it land over there in the little bottleneck. Just sort of spin back and disappear. So I've got about 35 feet just off the green here. Uphill. Looking to really just like lag this into a good area and just absolutely hammered it through everything. I don't know, just sort of a mental break there. Had the read right, just absolutely hammered it. So we've got about 10 feet coming back. 8 to 10 feet. Yeah, so I'm frustrated at this point. This is something else that I've got to work on. I've got to work on keeping myself in touch with the game. Wasn't able to, took a big hop right there. Kind of threw it offline, but shouldn't have been that far. So next here we have another par 5, 519 from the blacks, which is tips out here. I was aiming at that bunker, looking to play a little cut. Really good swing. Again, off balance. But right in that bottleneck left to that big bunker out in the middle, you can see it land. So here we've got about 250. I've got a 3-wood in hand. I'm looking to play something up the right and let it cut back. Just kind of left the face wide open at impact. Started down the middle,
Oh,
started
man.
to fade.
I thought it stayed there.
Not the best swing. Again, off balance. Just off balance swings. It's just something
I
I
saw
gotta
it
work
come
on.
down. There it is.
Hitting the range, getting something to work. So here I'm under a tree. I've got uphill chip to the pin. Played a pitching wedge, almost to perfection, just a little short.
Damn, that was a good shot from there.
Rolls out. Got about 12, 13 feet here for my birdie. A little right to left. Didn't really hit the best of putts here. You can tell, just sort of pulled that right out the gate and it was short.
Oh, shit.
So here's a long par 3. Still 2 over. So I took a 3-wood. We have 240 uphill into the wind and tried to cut it in there and absolutely just pulled it. Wound up in that long stuff, right? Not the best place to be. You can see here, I'm showing you my light. I mean, just absolutely buried. Had really nothing. I was
Can't even see it from up here.
anything on the green at this
You're about
point
to break
was
your
gonna be
wrist.
a good shot. So, I mean, really nothing that I could have done from there besides not hit it there.
Holy shit, that
So that one just trickles over the green.
I'm not in your way, am I?
Now I've got a downhill chip shot. Didn't exactly put the best chip on this. I would have liked for it to be a lot closer. But something happened to the video of me putting, but I actually wound up being able to get that in. And so we we moved to 3 over now. This was one of the worst swings I put on a driver today. Just absolutely right across it. Big slice, started up the right. Actually fortunate enough to get it into that bunker. Unfortunate,
Yeah.
it's right in front of this lip. So I've got about 200 yards here. I literally just took a 9-iron. My plan was to open up the face, just blast it, keep it from hitting that lip. Did exactly that. So, I mean, I wasn't happy, but I wasn't mad
Hey, man,
with
that
the
was a good
outcome.
shot at it.
So I've got a pitching wedge here back into the wind, about 134. Trying to just hit something knocked down. Didn't really account for the wind, though, until after the shot went off. I put a really good swing on it. I mean, I'm posing on this, thinking this thing has a great chance. And my heart shattered. It's coming up short.
Just
Spins
short.
back down that false front. So, pretty straightforward chip shot here. Pretty
shot.
decent chip, honestly. And I've got about 5 feet left here for par, or for bogey, sorry. And just not a great stroke on it. Just looked like I sort of waved at it. So we've got 185 yards here, par 3. I've got a 5-iron. I'm looking to just play a little draw up the left side and let it come back in. Gets tangled up in those trees up top, but luckily, it does wind up coming down right in front of the green. Now this is where the round takes a turn.
Damn,
Nice
looking at it in the
little pitch,
camera, it is
left to
definitely to the right. Good call.
And we get it to drop.
Oh!
So unexpected birdie there. So we get back to 4 over now. So here, pretty straightforward par 4. 424 yards from the blacks. Got a driver just looking to play something up the right. Started in the left, a little bit of a draw. Absolutely crushed this
That
one.
looked beautiful.
And we're in great position here. Hit a good drive. Got about 155 left into the wind. I've got an 8-iron in hand. Looking to play something right at the pin and just let it draw back. Sort of starts out to the left of the green. Starts to draw back. Good contact, good swing. A little bit off balance again, though. It winds up short and left of the pin here. So I've got a pretty decent look here for birdie from about 15 feet. Uphill, left to right. I really wanted to get this one to get things start going, get the train going. Good stroke.
Boom. Yes,
Started
sir.
right to left. Center of the cup, though, so birdie. So my tee shot here, we didn't get trying to play through. These guys were in front of us. They let us play through. I hit a 3-iron to this point. I had 150 downwind. I had a little chip 8-iron. And one of the best swings I put on a ball today.
Subscribe. Here's my
It's
channel.
6
Go ahead and
feet.
subscribe.
And I'm thinking, man, 3 birdies in a row to end this side, get it to 2 over. And I absolutely wave at this. This was one of the worst strokes I put on a ball all day. Don't let me blame it on pitch mark or spike marks. So, 118-yard par 3 here to start off on 10. Hit a decent wedge shot. Carried it maybe a little bit too far. Hit a gap wedge to this point. A decent look for birdie from about 20 feet. Uphill. Put what I thought was a great stroke on it. And just kind of stayed out there. A little bit of a misread maybe. So we actually wound up merging with the group, playing with a group of 3. And didn't get my drive, sort of just talking. And I hit this way right. This is a par 5 here. 520 yards. And I hit a 6-iron back out into the middle of the fairway from where I was. So I've got about 80 yards here. And once again, just wedges, just going left. I got to get that under control. Not sure where these things are going. Great contact, great everything, just left. So mine's about 12 feet left the hole. So I got this look for birdie. And it's kind of hard, but there's a ridge right in front of that hole that's going to make this thing snap left at the end, right there. Thought I put a good stroke on it, so we're in for par. So we're still at 3 over, just kind of vibing. And this was a bad drive here. Bit of a hook. Caught some fish on the way over to the right side. This is a drivable green. It says 376 on the scorecard, but from direct line it's about 300. So I'm pin high over here to the right. And this shot clips that tree. And we move on though. I wound up getting that up and down for par, so we stay at 3 over. Great swing here on the drive. Par 4, 377. And that one was ripped right down the middle. Got about 70 yards here. Got a lob wedge in hand. Once again, green light special. Looking to just land something short, let it jump up. And I don't know, just sort of nuked it and left it out left once again. So behind the pin back there, got about 25 feet maybe. And not the best stroke. Left it short, another birdie putt short.
Stay.
Tap that in for par. Another par 4. 374. I took a 3-iron off the tee just to get in position. Hooked up just a little bit, maybe hooded it just a bit. I've got 143 to the pin. Got a pitching wedge in hand here. Really good swing on this ball. Center of the green. About 25 feet left of it.
Not bad.
Really good distance control. Great putt, left right up the hill.
Drop down.
Tracking the whole way and sneaks in there. Little drop. Little teardrop there. Alright. So here we are. Par 4. 435. Absolutely ripped a drive. I thought it was going to be too far right, but it's a dogleg right, and I carried it a lot further than I thought I was going to. Wound up 330 yards out there. Had 80 yards left into this pin, and didn't really get the swing, but I hit a lob wedge to this point here, and I really wanted this putt. So I was licking my chops over it and had 2 thoughts. Wanted to hit an aggressive putt, but took the wrong line. And wound up just tapping that back in for par. So this was the best swing all day that I had. 6-iron, 178 yards. And absolutely just hit a dime.
Good shot. That's right at it.
I thought this was going in. And it disappeared, but there's a ridge right in front of that cup. And I really thought I made it. My pitch mark was there, and the ball was there about a foot away. So that's birdie. So now we're to 2 over. And I'm looking to really get 2 strokes back. No, sorry, we're at 1 over. And really looking to get 2 strokes.
Oh, God, dead
Maybe
straight.
get it to 1 under or even. through these last two and absolutely ripped the drive on this hole. So I got 124 yards left. This was a 435 yard par 4. 124 yards left. I got a gap wedge from the rough. And put a good swing on it.
Shot.
Just a little
It was
out
right-
to the
it's
left.
going
maybe
right where
10
you were
above it,
aimed
just
at.
a bit. About 20 feet left. No, this is straight uphill, left to right. I did get a read from my playing partner on this one. And I just really loved the line. Gave it a good stroke,
Drop in
good
there.
pace. Able to drop it.
Bro, good.
So now we're even going into 18. So par 5, 520. There's water out there. I didn't really know how far it was to carry. I hit this really good. Just a little bit up the left. Just right
Is
at
that
the
reaching the
trees
water?
right there in the middle. And it wound up carrying the water by a lot. It really wasn't a problem. Wound up in the rough here. Had about 220 from here. Hit a
It's
3-iron. That I
Sailing.
left out to the left that I thought was in big trouble. Wound up in a good spot, actually.
Damn, bro, I started walking.
Pitch shot that I hit from here. Not
Drop
the
down.
best. Just
Come down.
waved at it, I guess. And I had this for birdie on the last to get it to 1 under. Not a good read. So wound up even for the round.
Alright, so an even par round of 72 is what it came out to be. It definitely was a cat fight to the end to get back to even par. I'm happy with that score. Wasn't a bad start. It's a good place to start, actually. But I know I've got some things to work on. I definitely have some short game problems. I've got some wood shots that I really got to get back into play, and gotta make better contact on certain shots. I can't afford to have too many mishits and too many mistakes, mental breaks and errors. So those are going to be some things that I'm going to be looking forward into in the second episode coming up. I'm going to try to go ahead and upload that sometime this upcoming week. So we'll see if I can get out. I'm just real stressed with school and work and stuff. So I'm going to try to make some moves and see what we can do going forward. If you want to keep on track with me and my progress through the whole road to the US Open Series, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, so that you guys can stay tuned on where this goes. US Open qualifying is going to be in May. So I'll see you guys then. We'll see what, hopefully all the work and all the practice and everything pays off in the end. I mean, that's what this series is really about to be about. So I will see you guys next week. Make sure to stay tuned.